Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be, I want the divorce. Got an email here from a viewer. He says, Dear Corey, I've really enjoyed your coaching video advice, but I've lacked putting it into practice. Please help me because maybe it's too damn late. He says, my wife and I separated in August of this year, or August of last year, with the hope that we were going to work things out. But now after a year and a lot of intents to bring her to common sense and get back together, that tells me you're using logic and reason to try to get your woman back, and it doesn't work. You got to understand, women are emotional beings, and I talk about this extensively in my book, and so that tells me that you probably haven't read my book yet either. But you're using logic and reason to try to convince or come up with a convincing argument for your woman to fall for you and want to stay with you, when in reality it all is based upon the emotions, how you make her feel when you're with her, when you're around her, when you guys get together, that kind of thing. He says, she just said, I don't want to be married anymore. I want to be alone. I want a divorce. He says, what do I do now to bring her back? He says, I'm not willing or refuse to give up, but I totally feel how she had become so cool and distant. I don't feel like to start dating again. I really want to try, but is it too late? Can I do something at this point? Well, here's the thing you got to understand, dude. It's like it takes two people in a relationship. It takes two people to make it work. And you should never try to keep somebody who doesn't want to keep you, and she's kicked you to the curb. And the problem is that when you guys have been separated for the past year, instead of applying some strategies like the stuff that I teach, you instead have been trying to force her or cajole her or manipulate her into staying married to you. And that's just simply not going to work. You're using logic and reason to try to get a person who is an emotional being, because all women are emotional beings, to do what you want her to do. And that's just simply not going to work. It doesn't happen. It's all about how a woman feels internally about you. You know, us guys, we tend to be visual creatures. And if we see a girl and we're attracted to her, that's typically all we really need to start engaging our emotions and for us to go, I'm in love with her. But with women, it's like baking a cake. And so all this tells me is that when you guys separated, nothing changed other than the fact that you just basically wanted to stay married and she didn't. And so she wanted to see if things would get better. And so over the past year or so, things haven't gotten better. They've pretty much stayed the same, and that's why she wants a divorce. So if I were you, my advice to you is to read my book and start applying the things that it teaches so you can find a woman who's a good match for you. Because, I mean, she wants out. There's really not a lot you can do at this point. And for you to just say, well, I'm not giving her a divorce, well, you don't really have much of a choice. If she wants to divorce you, she's going to divorce you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. So if she wants a divorce, it's like pack your shit, dude, and move on. That's pretty much all you can do in this particular case. Pack your shit, move on, move out. I mean, you said you've been separated anyway, so if I were you, I wouldn't call her, wouldn't text her, or wouldn't do anything. If she doesn't want to be married, she doesn't want to be married. If she doesn't call you, she doesn't text you, she doesn't reach out to you, then you're not going to be getting together to do anything. And so I would walk away. If she says she wants a divorce, you're like, great, that's what you want? Awesome. I want to work it out, but if you don't want to work it out, cool. Go ahead and get the divorce papers and you can serve me. But give me a call if you change your mind. I'd love to see you. I'd love to work it out. And that's all you got to say. And if she does text you a week or two later, just, I was thinking about it, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if I want this divorce. All you got to do is three things. Hang out, have fun, and hook up. That's all you got to do. Arrange a day. Just say, well, I'd love to see you. When are you free to get together, sweetheart? Why don't you grab a bottle of wine, come on over to my place, and we can hang out and we'll make dinner together. And just have fun together. And let her talk, just like I talk about my book. Let her do 70-80% of the talking. And you just sit there and listen. Just use the same conversation skills that I talk about in my book. And start rekindling it that way. But like I said, if she decides to go, because she's the one that wants a divorce, the only thing you can really do, like I said, is walk away and say, I'd love to work it out. Give me a call if you want to do that. And then just never call her, never text, nothing. Just walk away from the girl altogether. And if there's any kind of hint of any kind of interest, she'll start reaching out to you after a few weeks. And then just assume it's because she wants to get together and do something. So create an opportunity for sex tap. That's all you got to do. And focus on that. But if she's done, if you get served with divorce papers, I mean, in the meantime, regardless, you should start dating other women. And I know you said that you don't want to, but like I said, you can't push a wet noodle. It doesn't work. She's not willing to make the effort. So if you have a question, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website, underneath the email sign-up box is a box that has a link that will take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, just download one of their free e-reader apps for whatever electronic device you want to read it on. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these video newsletters, the articles on my website, and my ebook, you can show your appreciation by going to my website right now, and on the Wibia toolbar at the bottom of your screen, click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.